I just watched a video this morning from somebody that I've been watching for a minute consistently, and he brought up the fact of kids in the video, how kids are being taught to be disrespectful. And this is a two-sided coin. It's not just the teachers and authority who are teaching the kids to be disrespectful. When you have parents go in and they start cussing people out and threatening them and talking about, I'm going to beat you up if you don't do what I say because that's my kid and all this and that, in front of the children, you teach them to be disrespectful. You know, I sat up here with this magistrate in the court with the child support hearing and told her the one thing I wanted to try to do was to teach my children that the system works and to not hate it. And she's done everything she could to make me and my family hate the system wrongfully. I don't know what this woman's deal is, but she was so nasty in the way she behaved towards me. Like, she wanted me to get up and physically assault her, including calling the bailiff in, because I feel she knew and she prepared in advance to say things to me that she thought would provoke a physical altercation. This woman is absolutely outrageous. To me, I felt like she laughed at me with her authority while she pretended to apologize for placing my daughter in a home that she knew would be abusive. She didn't apologize to me. She laughed at me. And she laughed at the fact that her system abused my daughter, and that they placed my daughter there to be abused. This is a problem that we need to combat. I guarantee you that if I had went off on this magistrate in the way that she expected, I would have never have made it. That's the problem with the system, is we've got these CPS workers and these judges who are provoking situations. And then when they don't get their way, they still do what they want anyway. They're trying to, and they know how to do it. Some of these people are trained because they're vets in how to provoke people, simply by being trained on how to not. That's an issue within our system that we need to fix, and we need to do it now, because we've got all these people who need help and they're not receiving it because they're watching people like me go through what I'm going through, and it terrifies them. Every time I sit here and watch a mother who's killed herself and her children, like I saw in the news last week, or I watch people who abuse their kids because they're so afraid to ask for help, they just continue forth with the abuse. This is the problem that we need to fix within the system. You don't take people's kids from people who ask for help. You don't take people's kids because you don't get your way. And it's not how a CPS worker or a judge would like to picture things in their head with that person. That's not their choice to teach me or tell me how to live, as long as I'm obeying the law. How dare these people? They have had such an overreach of authority for so long, and then they marched. Some of these same people marched with these people with Antifa and Black Lives Matters. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. I'm in shock watching how some of these people claim to want to fix the system by marching with these people last summer, but they're doing what they're doing. That's the problem. It's not the laws, it's the people. And until we rise up and start forcing authority to honor our Constitution and our laws, we're never going to fix this system. That's real. With God's love, God bless America. Have a blessed day. And back the blue.